Welcome to Story Time with Uncle Slim. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Enjoy.
Slimm The Obsidian Depths, Episode 1. In a world where shadows hold secrets and silence is currency, one man moves between myth and reality. He is not assigned missions. He selects them. He is not tracked. He disappears. Slimm, billionaire, strategist, ghost. When governments fail, when history is threatened, when the impossible becomes necessary, he answers.
The man before the mission. Soft jazz drifted through the air, warm, slow, deliberate. A needle traced vinyl in a dimly lit, floor-to-ceiling library. Mahogany shelves stretched endlessly, filled with rare books, ancient relics, and artifacts most museums would kill to possess. Slimm sat in a low leather chair, calm and composed. A glass of deep red wine rested between his fingers, untouched for moments at a time. Outside, the night was still. Inside, everything had purpose. A faint mechanical hum broke the silence. Across the room, a sleek matte black sphere hovered above a polished table. Its surface shifted, panels folding, reshaping, until a subtle humanoid form shimmered into view.
VANTA online.
Slimm didn't look up.
Then you already know why I've been quiet.
Temporal displacement has a high probability of psychological after effect.
VANTA replied.
You exceeded mission parameters.
Slimm smirked faintly.
Time travel changes your perspective. People repeat cycles they don't even see.
And yet, you interfered. The 1968 operation carried significant risk.
Slimm leaned forward, setting his glass down.
And yet, here we are.
Then, a sharp tone cut through the room. VANTA instantly collapsed back into its compact orb form, projecting a holographic interface.
Encrypted channel incoming. Origin. A.R.C.H.E.R.
Slimm stood, focused.
Put it through.
A distorted figure appeared.
Slimm, we have a situation.
Ah, yes. Of course you do, love. What is it this time?
A pause.
Mediterranean coordinates. A submerged temple. Artifact designation. Obsidian Core.
Slimm's eyes narrowed.
Okay, and who else is moving in on it?
Crimson Vultures. And a second faction.
A beat.
The Eclipsed Order.
That landed. Different, dangerous. Slimm adjusted his cuff.
Okay. Yeah, send me everything.
The transmission cut. Silence returned. VANTA hovered beside him.
Another mission?
Slimm reached for his coat, a slight smile.
Not a mission. This would be considered an opportunity.
Moonlight stretched across the Mediterranean Sea, shimmering like liquid silver over calm waters. A sleek vessel cut silently through the night. Below deck, Slimm prepared, his specialized suit sealing into place as systems activated around him.
Depth. 312 meters.
VANTA said.
Unknown structures detected. Unknown doesn't mean unimportant or safe.
Slimm smirked.
Good.
Moments later, he dove. The ocean swallowed him in silence. Cold, dark, endless. As he descended, shapes began to form beneath him, ruins, ancient, impossible. Slimm touched down on the ocean floor as pillars rose around him, covered in coral and thyme. Symbols glowed faintly along the stone. Then a pulse, low, powerful. He turned. Half buried in sand, a black chest pulsed with dim orange light, alive.
Energy signature confirmed.
VANTA said.
This is not a standard artifact.
It never is.
Slimm stepped forward. Floodlights exploded through the darkness. A massive submarine loomed overhead. Divers descended, fast, precise.
Multiple hostiles.
VANTA warned.
Crimson Vultures and Eclipsed Order tech confirmed.
Slimm cracked his neck slightly.
Good. I was starting to think this would be easy.
The divers spread out. One moved for the chest. Slimm moved first, fast, silent, deadly. He disarmed one diver instantly, redirecting another's attack, firing a pulse that sent a third spinning into the ruins. No wasted motion, no hesitation, and then a mechanical arm slammed down from the submarine, shaking the ocean floor. Sand exploded outward. Visibility dropped.
Extraction in progress.
VANTA said.
You have seconds.
The arm locked onto the chest, lifted. The glow intensified. Faster now. Unstable. Slimm launched forward, activating thrusters along his suit. He reached the arm, planted a device. Pulse. The arm glitched. The chest dropped. For a moment. Free. Then another arm shot down, securing it again. But the damage was done. The chest cracked, and something inside pulsed outward. A wave, silent, ancient, powerful. It passed through everything, through Slimm, through the ruins, through the water itself.
Unknown energy detected.
Static. VANTA cut out. Slimm's eyes sharpened.
VANTA.
Nothing. Then, the ruins began to collapse. Stone cracked. Pillars fell. The ocean floor split apart. The submarine didn't hesitate. It secured the chest and disappeared into the darkness above. Slimm stayed still for 1 second, watching, learning. Then he moved, fast. Debris crashed around him as he pushed upward through the chaos. Massive stone slabs fell, barely missing him as he twisted through collapsing ruins. Minimal systems flickered back on. Enough to survive, enough to escape. He surged upward, through darkness, through pressure, until he broke the surface. Air, silence. Slimm pulled himself onto the vessel, water pouring from his suit. Calm, controlled. The orb rose from the ocean beside him, reforming, stabilizing.
VANTA online.
Slimm didn't react.
You took your time.
System disruption detected. Energy source is unknown.
Slimm looked out across the water.
I figured as much.
The artifact has been secured.
VANTA said.
By the Eclipsed Order.
Slimm nodded slightly.
Now we know what they're after.
VANTA projected a map.
5 locations lit up across the globe. The Obsidian Core is a key.
Slimm's eyes locked onto the display.
5 sites, all connected.
One pulsed brighter, North Africa, the Sahara Desert. Slimm smiled.
Looks like the desert is next.
Deep beneath the ocean, inside a hidden vessel, a figure stood in shadow, Dr. Malakai Voss. The cracked artifact hovered before him, glowing with unstable energy. Alive. He watched it, fascinated.
At last.
A slow smile formed.
The first gate.
To be continued. Stay tuned for Episode 2, The Desert of Forgotten Kings.